we need to ask for clarification. Because the amount for we just take
FM 92.3.
Oh, minister, they say like on my own kind and my students in your muti. Is it just like that? Did the minister make the statement just like that? The minister did not make the statement just like that. He made a statement on a premise. So until say obeti premise and I say until say obeti the nitty-gritties of education, you understand what influences learning, what is a distractor in learning. Until say obeti sani manaseno, there you put weight on the statement. The minister no yere emeki no. I want to bounce a statement in a mood pa osi abonabaso.
Actually, well, so now, there is a Diwakano, saying, Minister Nayakini say, and you're debating about.
Yes, because any often say, even say, everybody, okay, the developmental stage, it comes with what you need. Say, oh, now you have a fra, your needs keep changing. I don't think. In the hairstyle in a student,
Actually, but what some other argument? Some feel say that is not. Yeah. When it comes to our senior high schools, it matters most because there are other pertinent issues. What the senior high schools are, how more expecting the minister should have rather a touch on that.
Okay, you see, so you see, the Metusanya Wadia. Na hamekakra dienje hamekakra ne say see education I am a man for bi o ha o madwene what do we mean by pertinent issue? What do we mean by this one is not important? What do we mean by that? How will the question we should ask ourselves and say how is it currently here woman? How is it affecting the students? And if you ask me as an education person, there are a number of things I can share with you. I affect you in discipline. What the emphasis say senior higher, you free. Government should build infrastructure. Minister only the mass infrastructure. Now, Omeki so say, well, there are a lot of development of the education sector. If there is indiscipline, all these pertinent issues you are talking about, it will come to naught. All these important things are infrastructure, it will come to naught. So the foundation is important. So in as much as say infrastructure, in as much as say you introducing policies, big policies, important, it can derail all the success and the progress we have made. To say young students are mobile. You see free SHS, which is fantastic. You see building of schools, infrastructure, which is fantastic. Now, from all these things I mentioned, what kind of students are we churning out? I'm asking this question.
92.3.
Students who graduated from SHS all the time. How do they live their life? Most of them, how do they live their life? I want to ask this question. So what makes us think, say, looking at the discipline aspect of our students, they are important. What kind of country do we find ourselves in?
I see.
Young building infrastructure. Young education is free. Are we also thinking about the students now graduating out? Are we thinking about that aspect also? Is it only about infrastructure? Is it only about education being free? Is it only about bringing, populist policies that everybody will talk about? When a man for any misono and not a killing education, all the ministers and the kind, and some people are bashing him. Anyway. So you end up keeping quiet.
Anyway, away from that, was also akase your mother tongue, in our various basic schools. Say and Krankasano dominate in our various basic schools, no. Yema Krankasano and Femo and when we are teaching, yeah, and I say Kwanana dear wo baby ana awuza kasa ana se ebi adagomba kasa na dominate a yes obetimi ayuso e de akira de ho no yemfa ne sei because ene no oti omemu na onye eloquent in wo broni kasa ni mu a wontimi nka brofo yepe yese wabon yese otirewu yese woni made. Now we coming to introduce this mother tongue in our teaching. Where are we going? And so being by a video,
well, with this particular one in there, my brother, I don't know how we are going to succeed in this particular one. Because
FM 92.3.
Mother tongue, no be anti and yen necran but on the stone and yejuma. And to me, yejuma because already no. So, sha and Mofrana crown bono on mother tongue roman you. That's the first thing. On mother tongue and Ankasa crampona minister and the President Radium. On Mankasa Cromon Picasano. That is number one. Number two, Senior Okayan. The system of education will run in Ghana.
92.3.
So, all the side, education sector now is going to affect negatively. Why am I saying this? Because they say English is official language. Ghana, you can't official language, English. Hey, maybe I could be even sorry to say we are clean and poor. Another way, Juma. The manager expects you to say over express on English. And to be able to be a company about application letter and fetching a true. You see, so open Juma, the back say Fabrofo, actual application letter. Uko interviewer, yes, Fabrofo, I am here to see company open Juma interview will be conducted in Chi. And the minister no advocating for Saturday. And we need a total overhaul because when to mean French, another mother tongue, another Ga, another any other mother tongue, depending on where you are hailing from. A man met of Rana dear. Nasa of Rani, do my units or sorry, or you school, you know, Juma. A honomono, mother tongue no doesn't matter again. But what in your nature has it? Mother tongue will not matter again. So if the mother tongue will not matter after completion of school, then why are we calling for the mother tongue?
Because we don't cry no most basic. Now you say even into school, and you see high school, and then your school pomo.
And then your school pomo.
And on what premises and Emma, the education minister, I can say we should use the mother tongue in various basic school because we in Kuala that is the foundation. So if the foundation is built on that, it means our Kolanos enemy say school cry it me tree, it me crying, it me I because children anasa monokasa children dia. And then I was hearing him say be about senior high school so na be no anambo.
Exactly. On the that pick and choose now. And I want to plead with the education minister say Sadi with your one pick and choose your kosona basa, your koson in fin your koson is set. Nya across board. Moi, to say analysis like the way we, as we said here yesterday, near the Akako free senior high, it be near the free junior high, it be near the free primary near Jadia Cano. I mean, it's a process.
92.3.
Now, Ube school, we shall hear from the university because one will be our school as from university. Obia business school as here, so shall hear from preschool and as a primary. And the science now the policy bar, also make it was a policy, it continues. But okay, the policy, banner policy, and only basic school, and the after basic school, I mean, it is at the end, no students, mother tongue, are benefited one. I mean, some of these things, I think policy makers, for this one year, the minister should come back again, to explain to us better. Maybe when he gives us better explanation, we may understand that just saying it like this today, I don't know how it's going to help us. Yes. As an education person, I don't know how this mother tongue is going to help us because young no mother tongue, the education system, even could you even know say check so check your mom to be ga grade omunya chi check grade omunya English they perform better in English than the mother tongue they perform in English better than the mother tongue and it's all the mother tongue now about frano cram perform you munuka ko I mean I don't know where we are headed.
Actually, well, thank you very much for your time. You're David Akpalu, Chief Executive Officer, the Monarch Education Hub and Osansu Education is opening. Thank you very much. We'll find out on the premises the Honorable Minister of Education, Aaron Idrisu. How about me going forward? Thank you for your time this morning.
Fantastic.
And I pay my men. I say, I want to 92.3 FM. I did choose some to be on a pay. I go straight in come on. I mean, a Bribemwa will do the disability on my penny, Mahama, PWD, and Nemoka say, or say free tertiary education for people with disability, PWD. I just a way, a first of its kind of my penny, and the BBC ever. You who over the weekend, maybe I'm call here and come on, and net will be a sebe what did them kakra penny says oh I want for myself to school and what's the school fees and maybe a big hindrance and as a big barrier for your education and net or your PWD or your person with disability free tertiary education as for you a free from the NDC government and I pay. Let's go for the quick commercial break bar you know come on and pay betraso ewaha jamoro Jorobon, yes. My good friend is here. And I feel so may war a senior comrade of the NDC, era Chris Asha. Let's go for a commercial break. I'll pay a bar. Or Memon Como, Ebatroso, Ewa the Chimusem, Jumedias with thee, and a citizen, Confusu, I remain your voice. And in the morning, I am to 92.3 at the Chimusem, Jumedias and Anapay.
Wait there, Tonadibio, Tonadibi, a Yahoto FM Sikakasie, Woods Yahoto FM, dial star 426 star 19 hash. Now follow prompt no, a Diana Woe Boxinum, Koswana Tali, star 426 star 19 hash. Now we need to. A Yahoto FM Sikakasio, a Hoto FM Sikakasia, Chana Dibi, Tuna Dibi, Jumadi, Anale, Achiatmo, Nasawanya 18 years and above, Unkaho, a Yahoto FM Sikakasio, a Hoto FM Sikakasia, Yebeti, Sika, Cassia, a Yahoto FM Sikakasio, a Hoto FM Sikakasia. Nakai said, the more I over channel, the higher your chances of winning Sikabi.
Abusia, Oba Pajani ni, said you wouldn't the Dadano. Made a Juada Cusifia de Bia, made a Jumed Dia Sunidi, and put somewhere a bro, our hot on 92.3 FM. Young Padi at Nassi Kunyasana, a Yenije, and your mopa, and you are Pesoti, and come up a bro at the Tremono, and then a bro, and it is a one non do, and a pebia shiame, our hot on 92.3 FM. Young Kambomu, Nayamwa, Emma Adano, and Koye, and for Emma, and summer air trend, and summer edge. Abrabom some and come and we and come my deno and none of the mount. Juada, Ecosifia de Bia, non doable, Ecosis promo today, and your Baba Jane, who shaman sooner from was I mamma Jones on Ade, and it is Shiami, Niam Wo, Mo Deno and Koye, is Sansa Hotom ready, a Yabio Siadie, Yamo Nichi, Yamo such a winsome so it's me a Koye, and what somewhere live on a hotel 92.3 every Monday to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midday.
Yes, we'll be for now. A control and a webisano. Mepano Medinuqua Regional Maritime University and Vocational Schools and Training Center. Upon a public phone and a chiradia. So, Presso Bano or your professional plumber, another welder, a coin of was within a call. Nanya Nunquo, a bano gas welding, gas cutting, flame machine, air conditioning mechanics, metal fabrication, Nina, wɔn akyerɛ ɛwɔ hɔ. Na ɛba no welding and fabrication works, machine shop engineering works, ne nyinaa nso wɔn yɛ wɔ hɔ. Na yɛsan nso ɛwɔ degree and diploma courses nso ɛwɔ hɔ. Sɛ wopɛ diploma, marine engineering, mechanical engineering, nautical studies, electrical, ɛna afei electronic engineering, port and shipping administration, ne nyinaa nso yɛyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ. Sɛ wohwehwɛ regional maritime university and vocational schools and training center, wɔn wɔ Tema Beach Drive, ɛhɔ ɛna wobɛhu wɔn. Anampo wobɛtumi afrɛ mo ɛwɔ 0244 68 3640 and 0505 232039. And no email no josephtete@mu.edu.gh.
Ahotɔ FM 92.3. Ahotɔ FM 92.3.
Welcome to Monday Morning.
Anyway, my main nas says we're feeding at 92.3. Shadow so we are still in the month of October, and October is breast cancer awareness. And it's a check what you know. It is not yet late. Kona check it, and if it doesn't matter, say after October, you can still be checking once a while. Na washe se kukromobia na se baby and now no for moi. I want to 92.3 FM. And I didn't cabo yama say we're still in the month of breast cancer awareness. And so say I bring that and your man could you can also go as well and check your breast. Naibia uncle for how biama because research actually say a member assortment breast cancer and take note of that. And I pay and 27th day of the month of October 2025. And Wawoda, the CEO of PHDC, and Nawoda and pay Paulina, also or Accra more, and that's your birthday. Wishing you a happy birthday, of course. And I pay in no time, I'll do a special dedication for those birthday celebrants today. And Emmanuel Jobron, right? Jorobon, will maintain our fear. He's a member of the National Communication Team of the NDC, and I pay our Asia with his senior man, senior comrade, Chris Asher. I will not talk. He's always looking good. Jerome, I say opening Jarian and Swassa. So let me start from you as the yeah, that opening up Mwangasa. Bokwa pay. Maybe I find combining school communications. But
like we always take inspiration from some of you. They are not passoring at least once. Yes, we are finding who are no. We have to also keep our best in contributing a quota to national development.
Wonderful. What is your host? We can say which was a coffee. And upon our card, I covered it in them. And I was here the whole night in you. What you are here? And upon all the question,
it is almost a shield in a funny clever. And a person of 4 a.m. I mean, this is funny. It's not easy. And let me Sanchia, Messina, it's always a blessing and a pleasure. Say, you will meet people like this on panel where we will be privileged enough to learn a lot from them. I mean, once Monomodi can class and it's glad meeting you. So, I think I'm not paid the advice to be my in common. So, thank you very much.
I say, Jorobon, Emmanuel, you're a member of the NDC communication team, and pay senior comrade Chris Asher. Opening, Machi. We have a cordial. Always looking fantastic.
That's my Yahoo.
See that already. I see. When I look at your badge, coat of arm, it tells me that yes, these are the people in power. They say NDC MP before drop from I don't know. Say anytime you find a new party in power, you find his people with a coat of arm. The moment I will free away, we pay no drop. What check is out here?
Yeah, you see, we have to always show the patriotic people that we are. So we have to demonstrate that we are kindness. Thank you. Coffee, stop pulling my legs this morning.
So I could offer me. But I will be the massage. My appointment. Anyway, that is just by the way. I don't pay. Let's start about education. From what the education minister, Honorable Aruna Itrisu, Akokaya Maule, Bravo Yabo 75th anniversary, about this long hair. I remember the Achimota in Semibre, Maniko Kotu Krana the other. But I would hear the other side, so I don't know. Say what follow Twitter where I Erasmus Brack. He's solely against the honorable minister on this long hair matter and all those things. But I don't know. Maybe I hope I find out Eddie free.
Well, I think that my son chat for efficacy. So the most important thing is say who is in every institution and answer organization, it is defined by ethics, moral grounds, and I mean. Yeah, naturally, Ghana, your culture, we believe in our values. Nti, who be a dress and crowd out, okay, nipa we free, a typical example is in case of the Islamic community, by way of how they dress. And so once you want to join them, it means that you must be able to conform to Sanya Mano. Culture. Culture, they don't know how dressing, or doing the diem, or Mokasa cry to me, who by the way there. Free. In Ghana, we are not exempted from that. No. Until time I go school, no, those things were there, and at near boy, who could school on Monday, ever be in special team. I say do level be even in the military and I say in the various forces. No, why you about the second year? And so fast to say, who in there you they will even punish you. And it just said this is what the institution stands for. Ghana, I don't know where this thing came from. Suddenly. I said dreadlocks, how rasta they want to allow it in the body space of education and I said in the institution. And for me, many ministers I agree with the minister 100%. Say we must believe in the Ghanaian culture and the Ghanaian values. That's to me most important. And so like I didn't tell my about 2020 to 2021. If like we had brought finally the guy went to case a court and finally won the case. And then our man Crawford said no, I have to also have my right and all of that. I think that this before you be arrested, you not missing a beside the same say. I didn't know what didn't go school. it mean that o pese ko tete no kwan bi so. So if you want to o pese tete no kwan bi so na say school need this various standards and I say omumra ba, why must you have a problem with it? And for me, there are things I perfectly agree with the Minister of Education. But like I said, in a democracy space, no, you don't expect everybody to reason with you. Those things are welcome. But in my own candid opinion, it's a call I only support the minister on any day that let's enforce it. Let young man say once or school, no, you are being governed by the school rules and regulations. Yeah, maybe say school central university. Man, said this is a private institution. So once you have come there, you must say we get to say your number castle and if you feel you cannot go by, then you find your way. So once our person school in the Ghana idea, you must confirm to the Ghanaian ethics, the Ghanaian values, and I think to me that's the best thing we should go. So we should not my end to a Ghana values who Saudi Arabia near who to me say I didn't acquire more money and I say acquire Bruchira. We are able to agree or conform to their rules and regulations. But yeah, I had the fundamental human rights and this. I mean, yes. Human right is very key, but then at the end of the day, we have to balance values, we have to balance culture together with a very institution. I think it will help us as a nation.
Well, Senior Chris Sasha.
Yes, Junior. I no pay me chia. Me first akwenye isu anope na me chia me party impanyinfo from Chairman General wherever he is this morning. Honorable Asedun Ketia, and I no pay me chia me papa ni lai afote agbo, ne ho kafo. Me papa and I no pay me chia Dr. Apostle Paul Bolson for House of Yahuwah, any House of Yahuwah for nyina. Me first akonya iso achia me ankasa me constituency chairman Isa baby obi and I no pay me chia me MP lawyer enu echia me ankasa me MC Ludwig ne titome baby obi and I no pay me chia madam for Bentel and I no pay Mr. Bentel Ayarabu Michelle. Minia asama odiaba and I no pay on education. I believe say Minia this issue should not be an issue at all. Why am I saying this? Because it is just fundamental rules of every human being say award in a babeko school. And I'm a boy. I didn't know then about the school. Baby so that word will be shaped up culturally, educational wise, and what morally. Anything you do in Mako school. Na say you do in Mako school, say you pese you maye nkwadapa omukita tete pa. Adenti na yeah parents. Yes, I call back. Na ye ne authorities na ye di omo akosho omo nsa no. Enya sa bantai. See here during Achimota with the Rastafarian. I came say Achimota school that I know have its own ethics. Why is it that we don't want to obey the ethics or the laws that we ourselves have set? When we say Sadia way and Ghana editoriated to this level, we have this plurality in all our institutions. And I think say it is giving His Excellency John Dramani Mahama a hell of a time resetting the nation. And I believe, say, what Honorable Aruna Kokayano on Kambone, because say Uba Teteno, yeah, school, maybe call Presbyterian school, me or daddy, and you could see it, they train us in a way that you will be always neat. Every Monday, Wednesday, there is inspections. You share with nails, you share with school uniform, so if you look at we are from Presec, we carry some sort of discipline. Those that went to Achimota also have their discipline. The Methodist school also have their discipline. Why is it that all of a sudden we want to throw our culture? Now Ghana, first you can say Ghanaians, oh, ye buadie, ye this. Why do you want to throw it away? Say Ene, because he's a Rastafarian, he shouldn't obey rules and regulations and laws emitted by our own people. Then where are we going? This is the question. So I ask myself, say, in as much as I support all that Black Rasta is saying, but from the cultural perspective of our nation, It should come again. Everybody has his own opinion. But from our cultural perspective, we should come again. Honorable Aruna Idrisu is making certain points. I believe, sir, it is good for the nation.
92.3.
Secondly, he made certain remark again concerning language. And I applaud him for that. Because you go to Germany, you go to Czech Republic, it's their language they use in their education. Yeah, most of our, and you say a manner omo fairly science, science, science in any manner, physics in any manner, let me tell you, it is the English language which also worries them. I'm telling you, it's the English language that worries them. But so the yankasa extra say ekome koke ekome fita ekome enye efio efio tu wo de ba ko kan ba ko a eye mienu 1+1 enye nkwada ni nyina net brofo they are quick learners. So I believe say Honorable Aruna Idrisu is on the right tangent and is doing the right thing that will move our education forward, and that is all I will say concerning this issue. Thank you very much.
Actually, on the languages, Jorobon, what do you also make? Send our fan far because for me, Baby said on what premises, and you know, so being and the Honorable Minister has to say now it is going to be a compulsory in various basic schools using a mother tongue when teaching.
You see, the most important thing about communication is about seeing the comfort adna ready and we say this is kasa and as we are communicating now some now the receiver on TSA you are not communicating. Minister Nika say there's a video I cover madam be na teacher be call class or come brofo one akola ba say madam be ya katwi kaka na me den mentiase what it means ne say the madam ne can enye say be a student no sa ni pa kono no kwan for all you know do her offer only take one person to churn out the grievances of a multi-class in know. That tells a genuine concern at the woho. So especially at that age of Akolano, or come brofa can see on tiasie. And you see in education the fundamental, the basic of Akolani for education is very, very key. And if China they will lay the foundation, not say in tiasie nima, I don't think we are making a headway as a nation. Because we all know say one of the very, very good pillars about education. And if at the fundamentals we are getting it wrong, where are we heading towards? So for me, like I said, it will take time for a child to adapt. Now, still you still learn English, true of us. Yeah. So it means that at some stage, we must start with something. Gradually, once the brain get mature, you get to be all set into the language, which is the English language. Then there you can begin to understand proper. Into the media, yes, I really actually agree with him. Say, especially in the northern region, for instance, the children basically now our education sector. Look, say need serious reforms, especially as far as the business near concerned. We don't have a future for our country because say, Madam there's a complete disconnect between the children and then the madam. They all can on TSA obi crap is a question. Won't be because one, the English, the language is a barrier. Won't be a question. But say, if anytime you have a talk and I say when you provoke us, what they start with brofo, what can brofo now do? Maybe not look at dialect. You see the participation level. One way to the at the end of the day, become very interactive. So yes, it's a very good call. Let's balance it. For the basic idea, you started with the local dialects, say tria, yankani tree, say your krum kasana will be a bono, gan. Then with time, the brofo can come in, and then the foundation can be built right. And yes, idea we always go to school.
So for instance, me, if I say, me confuse some tea, me tea in Crancodrium.
Yes.
You see. Mother tongue dominating, I don't know if I'm trying. Teacher, dear, watch them at the Abia and kind of orca. Maybe so maintain cray, tree, na make. Saying a balance enough.
Minia, way very simple. I mean, can be sure. Me auntie school, Zoe International School, Ewo Buguashi. Na me no ka say oko school go sisi e won cry as so you see a grand teacher that same school omo chire twi You see,
Yes.
because in Accra we have two languages. It's not only the Ga, apart from the other dialects. The most paramount in all our dialects, even in the north, is Tree.
Yeah.
So first it was a Ga because she is a Ga and we are Gans. She has employed a Ga teacher. As moving forward, she saw the need, so she employed a Tree teacher, so that they will balance. So if somebody is in Volta region, they are Voltarians. You get an Ewe teacher. At the same time, the dialect that dominates, you add it, so that it will balance. Because Oshe Varal now, in Kwadana with the teachers English line, on say, and it's a bit of fracture say, but not radio station crana. Na say a tree kasana. Brofono, Kofi, sometimes there is a brofono, too much, yank tree, not uncrofono, and tiasi. Inti Kofi, Minia, maybe so, Akwada, or Kungu, Zabuzugu, and Akungugu, or not for. Once, Sabita fracture, and on whom, or take brofo. Or sorry, Fitianopa, ne mame, Nimianum, community, omo dialect, no moka. Obiko school, na ye can sabrofu ya ontiasi. Ebisi den. I believe, say, yen we should put our shoulders under that directive and walk it round. We can do it. There is nothing that cannot be done.
Just to add something to the Oka say, you see, say the thing is at the basic level. Say you akwala wo Accra ha, no matter tribe or way, they believe Nisa Akwala will grow up understand Ghana about 90%. That at the beginning. You will be emphasize what you say, who cost him and now call family. Now call Akwala no starting school. Within the next 2-3 years, especially Akwala Beka the Bani. What it means, they say, they first of all appreciate the local dialect around the area first.
Thank you.
Before English, you know. Until no, okay, say local, can and then we have a problem. Say, okay, what of me if I find myself in an area which is not a ye? But see where you find yourself, no, Kasa a ye dominant, and I say, you know, until no, you have you say no for them, woman, no, you over call a crew until your Kasa no cry beam, or Tichino ha. Also call one or betty, the local language there, no, ahead of this, until no, it should be like that at the basic level, I think say it's a good thing. Akwala will balance up going forward and we will make a headway. That's what I always say. I mean, we should all adopt as a nation.
I say, I'm sure 92.3 FM. Gusua Yidin Komo. At the Chimusem, Jumadi Subatima Johnny was 054182 5106. No, WhatsApp number and pay. Yadi Edi and Komo, our the Chimusem, Jumadi so, and I pay me the citizen Kofi Wusu. Now I am over conversation. I don't know. Meaning saying, come on, the old one doing the banner 0541825106 on the long hair and then the mother tongue and your compulsory in our basics schools. No, about me, I didn't nah, pay. It don't come up. But let's take our attention and call the issue of prosecution. Now you're at dumb level. I can want them say we should focus our effect. We should do more effective prosecution over speed in corruption cases. I don't know. The former general cancer era auditor general dumb level cancer say my focus and call a hodom na na cases of corruption yema the prosecution intimi enko wano send a bit me abwa. I don't know. Are we seeing some delay? Because already share the pressure on the Attorney General say up to now, almost 10 months into the NDC's administration, and alright, up to now, you who nipa, you jailing, and I say, Yama and no money can be and I am the former